Libras, this is your reading, your tarot reading for Libra's sun, moon, and rising. Specifically rising, sun, and moon for an extra message for how this Saturn retrograde is going to go for you. What does Saturn have in plan for you during this 5-month timeline, or not timeline, yeah, cycle? What do they have stored and planned for you? I don't know. Let's ask. What's coming towards my Libras this Saturn retrograde? What's coming toward my Libras? I see 9 of Wands, and I want you to remember that. 9 of Wands. Oh, and I see a little spider. I need to look up what that means because oh, okay. Oh, confusion or lack of information, maybe. Can you give me some more from my Libras? Okay, so you might be questioning whether or not you're kind of giving your energy to the right thing, right? It's like you kind of maybe went into something without getting all the answers, without getting all the facts, right? And you may just question, like, is this really for me? In a way. Three of Wands. Okay, so we have, Libras. So we have the Hermit reversed and the Three of Wands right after that. So I'm going to assume you kind of really withdrew yourself from a situation. I feel like you withdrew yourself from a situation, or you're going, or Saturn is going to kind of like make you feel like you want to, because of the future plans that don't align with it, right? You have things to look forward to, or you're going to, and it's just like, is this stopping me from getting to what I'm trying to do? Can I get some more on that, please? I really want to get some more information on the Ace of Wands, the Devil reversed, and the Seven of Pentacles, please. More context for this relation. Four cards for 3 cards. I feel like that's fair. Ew. Oh my gosh. Libra. Okay. So definitely you're going to notice that this is definitely not what you imagined it to be. You thought this was going to be something that made you happy, or kind of like you enjoyed it more so, and then you realized how rocky it gets. You realize how like it kind of like is like shaky for you instead of just stable, and right? And then it's like you're kind of just noticing the little things, not the little things, but maybe just like the things that kind of don't add up, the things that don't make sense, the things that you noticed has come from the past. It's kind of like not coming back in a way, but you're kind of seeing the flaws in those, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like the Seven of Swords reversed and the Five of Cups is going to make you realize that what you thought was going to be, what you thought is hidden, or it is hidden at the moment, is not going to be hidden anymore, and it's going to draw your attention to that. Like it's gonna like be a big focus. Like, oh, I didn't see that. Okay, can I get some? And then the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, this is definitely going to be like, oh my God, I did not think this is how it was. This is not what I thought it was going to be for my long-term self. And, my happiness. Like, it's kind of like you kind of want to let go because you may be feeling a little stuck or a little just like on pause with things. Okay, can I get some more on the Hermit and the Three of Wands, please, for my Libras. So, what might cause this reflection towards this? Let's see what this is. We have the Temperance and the Three of Swords. Saturn is gonna make you see. Saturn is gonna make you see the mistakes made, right? It's gonna probably the need to kind of like withdraw yourself just a little bit, or let go, or kind of get away from what you thought was gonna be better. Is the fact that I feel like some truth is gonna show you, or kind of like make you shake back into reality, where it's like, this is not what I wanted, right? And definitely with the Temperance, it's going to, I'm not gonna say it's gonna be in your face, but baby, it's gonna be in your face. Like, I don't really know. So what is the lesson learned? What is gonna be the lesson learned by the end of this Saturn retrograde of it? How much is this? 3? Okay, that's good. The lesson learned for this Saturn retrograde at the end of this December, right? This retrograde is going to teach you that you cannot just be wandering, and not wandering, but more so you can't just be going into stuff without looking at it from a view where if it's going to be smart or not, right? Don't let other people influence decisions you make. Don't let external like views, or people who don't even know the full situation, mess up how you think, right? And that's just what it's going to teach you. You letting other people get to your head, or you letting other people like misdirect you, misguide you without you having all of the facts or all the actual logical things to like kind of go approach something, is going to mess you up this retrograde. Like, you need to realize, don't just be taking just don't be taking like 1 or 2 or 3 people perspectives, and then just be really just one person perspective, and be thinking, oh yeah, that's the whole story, because this happened and this. No. You need to actually think, and you need to be like, does this make sense? Don't let other people influence you, because when you do, it kind of just fucks you up and fucks your world up, and it doesn't work like that. Can I get some more on the lesson learned? Okay. Oh, sorry, hold on. Okay, we have 4. So we have Chariot, Lovers, Queen of Cups, and the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, reversed. So along with those, right, it's okay to be able to go about something very, determined. It's okay to go about something with a very, shoulders back, your head held high, right, type of thing towards the relationship, or it could be a relationship, friendship, family member, anything. It's okay to go towards something like that, right? But it's like, you need to be more open to others, way of things. You might be just a little stuck in the way it's supposed to, or in a way that it might not fully make sense. But the lesson learned here is to be able to look at everybody's perspective, not just 1 or 2, and then just be like, that's that, right? No, you need to look at the situation for what it is, not for what people say, not for what people, for what happens. Take it from a clear mind, unbiased, not trying to side with yourself or the other person or whoever. Look at it as a thing that, if you was to see it somewhere, would you think right or wrong? That's what they're really telling you. That's this lesson learned for Libras. Okay, whether or not this is, you know, temporarily fixating, you need to be focused on whether or not long term is this something that you want. Not even just want, but is this something that will work out for you? Okay, that's our Libras. Ooh.